Hello, Mama Gila Gila, welcome to the show. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you. You are so good to me, and I want to return the goodness back to you. We're going to start this off with a little bit of a Bible verse. Yeah? From the Holy Bible, Psalm 88 of all numbers. Psalm 88. Are you ready for this? O Lord, the God who saves day and night, I cry out before you. May my prayer come before you. Turn your ear to my cry. For my soul is full of trouble, and my life draws near to the grave. I am counted among those who go down to the pit. I am like a man without strength. I am set apart with the dead. Like the slain who lie in the grave, whom you remember no more, who are cut off from your care. You have put me in the lowest pit, and in the darkest depth. Your wrath lies heavily upon me, and you have overwhelmed me with all your ways. You have taken from me my closest friend, and have made me repulsive to them. I am confined and cannot escape. My eyes are dim with grief. I call to you, O Lord, every day. I spread out my hands to you. Do you show your wonder to the dead? Do those who are dead rise up and praise you? Is your love declared in the grave? Your faithfulness is destruction. Are your wonders known in the place of darkness, or your righteous deeds in the land of oblivion? But I cry to you for help. O Lord, in the morning my prayer comes before you. Why, O Lord, do you reject me and hide your face from me? From my youth I have been afflicted, and close to death. I have suffered your terror and am in despair. Your wrath has swept over me. Your terror has destroyed. All day long they surround you like a flood. They have completely engulfed me. You have taken my companions and loved ones from me. The darkness is in my closest friend. How hectic is that for the beginning of a Christian love affair? I won't stop. You stop. Oh, having a heart attack. Oh, jeez, darkness. Stop it. There we go. It ended. Thank you very much for joining me. I want to thank you. I trust you are well. I'm well. Thank you very much for joining me. However long this live does go, I just want you to know that I love you very much for joining me. If you are the OG in the bushes or the newbie in the bushes, that's fine. I was feeling this nostalgia. You know what I mean? Nostalgic. Um, Thinking about the past, just having a little bit of a deja vu, and even though I called this back to the future, I actually called it something else at first. This is my third attempt to go live, but I'm live now. So yeah, um, I was thinking back to, and if I'm correct to be saying, 1993, and I lived with a fine artist. I don't think he lives today. His name is not existent on Facebook. I've searched him. He doesn't exist. But he was a brilliant, genuine artist. And I won a competition with him. It's almost like, what would you call it? Uh, Part of your, uh, you know, your path that you have to live. And I lived my path. I don't know why I can't find the right term for this. And all the word, the initiation is the word I suppose I was looking for. Initiation. And that was my initiation into online communication. We had something called Belltel, Belltel, a little machine like I'm looking at you right now on this tablet. It was a little bit smaller but much heavier, and I had experiences meeting people on the other end of the world. You think they're on the other end. Who do you know? How do you know? Well, I know. I know. We know that we know. And we do know. And it's quite ironic the how I got to the space, but what I truly wanted to speak about is how Mississippi Talker and uh, Team Rose, and according to Leanie and Steffers and Caitlin and White Rabbit and everyone that has been part of my growth online, and the support or non-support. You know, even like White Rabbit, she's not the biggest supporter in the world, but she knows who I am and this channel. And there's many people that I'd rather not name, but I know they watch this channel. And I want to thank you right now. You are why I actually go live again. It's not about the riff-raff. And that's, I think, how we all play this game. It's not about the riff-raff, it's about the important people. And just know that if you're watching this now, you're important. You're very fucking important. And even if I've got it wrong, I'm going to show you something that maybe will change your mind. Maybe. Maybe change your mind. What was this one? Make you change your mind. What was the song? Say, I didn't even think about that. What did we sing? On and on we go. That will make you change your mind. Come on. That will make you change your mind. My my nostrils, my sinuses are just blowing right. That'll make you change. That will make you change your mind. On and on. I wondered if I'm going to confuse the ChatGPT. Love it. Okay, so I do YouTube. So, oh, I was talking about the artist. Yeah, the artist was incredible. I lived with him. I lived with him. He was very eccentric, and the house was decorated in Gothic, dark velvet and black, and silver trinkets and Gothic painting. But after our first or second getting to know each other, um, well, third or fourth, or maybe when I moved in, I suppose, he gave me a room. He gave me a room, and we decorated the room. He decorated the room for me. He said, "What style do you want your bedroom to have?" And I said, "Well, okay, Egyptian, maybe." And we made it Egyptian, but the wall was green like my curtain. It was sad, very blotchy, like a forest in Brazil. It was the first time that I had a kitten that gave birth, or a cat that gave birth to her 12 fucking cats. Look, I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to talk about the artist. The artist, because if we're going to get to some art now, I'm prepped. I'm going to fucking do art. Yeah, fuck's sakes, I'm going to draw it. I'm going to show it to you. This guy was incredible. Have you ever had a bust made of your head? Well, I have. I mean, this was 1993. I was 21. No, I wasn't even 21. I was 20 years old. 19, 20 years old. And this artist, I mean, I didn't think I was being groomed, but I enjoyed it, I promise you. And I had a bust made of my head. He actually had it. He took some amazing pics of me with the kittens that were born. I mean, I wish I had them today to show them. It was good. I was 20, a 20-year-old young man with a kitten in his hair. Anyway, the reason why he made this, I really draw it now. The reason why he made this bust of my head was for, and it's so strange now that I think of it, you know, this is 30 years later. I could actually make the whole contraption myself. And while I was thinking about this, I was thinking, yeah, I'm going to make the contraption myself. So he made this bust of my head. Lord have mercy. And I'm a treasure trash guy. I'm nobody, but he thought I was worthy of having a bust of my head. And there was this fucking bust of my head. Oh, did my head get fucking bashed into motherfucking smithereens? But that's another story. Um, but yeah, the story. Let's see. Can I turn this around? Um, I had my face bashed a few times with him around. His first name was Derek. Yeah, he was a brilliant artist. And why I'm talking about this, not because of the bust of my head. Okay. So you had to make this no polystyrene. It's like plaster of Paris, plaster of Paris bust of my head. So first of all, they put a whole lot of Vaseline on your head, and then they put cotton wool around your eyes. Yeah, cotton wool, and then two straws in your nose, and then it comes with the cotton gauze, the cotton gauze, cotton gauze, cotton gauze, cotton gauze, cotton gauze, cotton gauze. And then they come with these, um, like mummification, these wads of plaster of Paris on your head. Anyway, the reason why is because we entered. He was almost not forced, but forced to enter the competition of best, well, not best, but this body painting competition, artistry competition in Johannesburg. We lived in Pretoria, in Tshwane. This was my experience in Tshwane. It's a different type of Afrikaner, John. I promise you, it's a different type of Afrikaner. Anyway, his theme, his idea was alien, um, and like like the movie Alien, you know, that thing that had a mouth. So to make this was all uh, like back in the days of ethics, murder by illusion. The ethics murder by illusion, where it's all fake. It's you get a cut in your hand or you're cut in your face, then it's fake artwork. It's not real. It's not a real image. So this is what the competition was to be, and it took me an entire. It took us months of preparation, but it took me and the artist an entire day to paint my body. And I swear I could do it myself out today. Knowing myself, I could actually paint my body the way he paints my body. And the body was in the form of like a or a body without the skin on it. Yeah. So you could see the muscle and the fascias and the tendons in red and white and black. And that's basically what he painted me. He painted my body. He painted the muscles above my skin with the fascias, and it looked almost alien. But unfortunately, so you had this alien with the head, yeah, and then you had the arms, and I had these long fingers. I mean, this is 1993, and he took what do you call it? Uh, these gloves, surgical gloves, and he extended my fingers. So I had long, extra long fingers. Okay. And then I had the body. So my body was always like all the tendons and the joints and the muscles and but this bulge. So he had to make this what you call it, plaster of Paris head, like the alien, yeah, like the pharaoh goddess. So I had this head on the back. There's this like bulge on the back of my forehead, but I never had eyes. The eye, my eye was here, like a big eye, all-seeing eye. All this was so hectic. 1993, you have no idea. This was so evil. All-seeing eye on my chest here, and it made it like what do you call it? Prosthetic, like a prosthetic. It bulged out this eye, and then his extended hand, and then I had to have a G-string because he was gay. He was gay, so I had this G-string, and he made it out of latex. So unfortunately, there was no eyes. The this head thingy, there was no eyes, but there was fur. There was fur along underneath my eye. So the eye was here. This is what was supposed to see. And this head, like the alien, this was fucking crazy. We won the competition. We won the competition. It was a trip on the trip. But this G string, I wish I could do it again because then I would really do it justice. Although we did win, we did win the competition. It was crazy actually. Yeah. So that was 1993. What 30 years ago. Today we are actually having aliens amongst us. And transvestites too. Yeah. Trans people. We've encountered now, we understand about scatological, neurological, um, all these sexual things that these people get up to, this high, high up, the upper high echelon of the elites who rule us, who are still not even high enough to, they just make the hearsay. It's a sad situation. Like that wannabe soap actress in Maine. You know who I'm talking about now. I'm trying to fathom what is the best code name for the Sophie actress. She wanted to be in the what? It's a Sophie in America or North America about doctors. It's like Grey's Anatomy, like the local Grey's Anatomy, and it's so funny. Yesterday we were all yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday. My yesterday, her yesterday too. We had this entire day of communication on the fucking internet. And then she said too much and I said too much and then she deleted everything and I deleted everything. And then we sat with it. None of us had anything. It was nothing left. Everything was deleted. That's how it goes. Are you coming to say hi? I'm live. Or you've been here all the time? I don't know. I don't know anymore these days. You know, with the YouTube ZA, it's a very difficult thing. It doesn't align. The algorithm doesn't fit. Doesn't work. Doesn't understand. You know what I mean? Do you? Maybe. If you do, please give me a thumbs. I truly appreciate all your thumbs up. So I lost all the communication with the
I think what you were trying to say to Sylvia when she came onto your panel, you were trying to tell her that men would be the babies that are women. But she wouldn't listen. I think that's what you were trying to say. That these men, they're crazy because they're more oversensitive babies than us grown ass mamas, correct?
Say that again.
I think what you were trying to say to Sylvia when she came up onto your panel, you were trying to tell her that men were bigger babies than women. But she wouldn't listen. But I think that's what you were trying to say. That these men get crazy because they're more oversensitive babies than us grown ass mamas. Correct?
Correct. So true, darling.
Dad always calling me a child. Well, you know, when he was about 12, 13 years old. And I was 2.5 years younger than him. I looked at him slipping out one day, and I thought to myself, my God, he's like a child, he's underdeveloped. He's not bigger and bolder and rough. Well, my God, I got my shit together much better. And that's when things shifted for me and Big Brother Bear.
Wow.
I do wish I had kept all those messages because they were fucking funny.
Yes, they're all gone now, darling.
Well, now the year 2025 means the emotional and hormonal energy you get when it means that.
Are you sure?
Just literally take everything I say and spin it back backwards and in upward. I don't believe it's French. Then again, most of the English language is based on French. We do not do gentlemen, we don't do that. The Dutch, for the Norwegians, no, no, us like that. English, no, juggling, like the painting. Very good, very good, very good. You make your own bed, darling. Stop saving these women, these old grannies in America. How do you honestly take yourself seriously? I destroy everything. You destroy everything about me. All you do is take everything I say and twist it back on me. You're just like this weird, dark, mirror, black mirror virus. I'm at the pizza shop buying 3 large pepperoni pizzas, cheesy breadsticks, and onion rings for these workers. They're up there busting their ass. And, my Brian thought I should, but he was like, no. And then he was like, maybe. And then we would have cookies, give them. So they devoured those cookies. When I heard they devoured the cookies, I was like, we gotta get pizza. These guys gotta eat real food. They're up there hauling 80-pound packages of shingles. And they had to replace the other ones and get the darker brown ones instead of the lighter brown ones. And they got the wrong shingles, so I'm glad that I finally grew a pair of ovaries and asked him directly, would the guys like some pizza? He's like, oh, you don't have to go, we would love it. So I'm getting their food, and now I can feel better about myself because I was feeling really, really guilty not feeding them. I should have fed them yesterday, so I'm going to feed them today, and they're probably going to come back tomorrow, and I'm going to feed them even more. I'm going to feed while you stew in your own misery. Now you're trying to blame all these women for the fact that you chose wrong. Your child suffers because of your own choices. If you had teamed up with me, you would have done much better. You're so busy insulting everybody. And you can't help it. That's what's down the river on a falling apart raft. And you then have, throwing a tantrum and blaming everyone and screaming and yelling and pointing a finger while you slowly drown on your dying raft. I mean, just don't let it happen.
It's a satanic moment.
Darling, FFF, for fuck's sake, I consume your entire day whether I try to or not. You are consumed with me. Endlessly idiotic reason keep giving you the time of day.
Yes!
What I wanted to say was that I thought a lot of the messages between us both were very funny. And so then I wished I had kept the messages because they were fun and funny to listen to. And I would have kept the messages if we could have agreed. Yeah, I know. Yes, I don't want to stir up trouble. I don't want to give you to the trouble.
I'm replaying her voice. I'm sorry, MJD, but you don't want to come up and keep me company. So MJD and anyone out there, if you want me to make Team Rose shut up and not speak on my channel, well, you have to come up on panel. Okay, or she might come up on panel. I don't think we'll see Mississippi over quite soon. Well, you never know. But MJD, come on, seriously. It's kind of staticky. Oh, okay. And my real, and this, can you hear me? Oh, let me see.
These people she says, because you wouldn't have just because of these little souls that ruin it. You're living the same way.
It's not working. It's not working. I think it's not working. Do you know where you're going to? Where is that? Oh, sorry. Where is that true? Oh, terrible. Yes. It's terrible. When I'm in this, I'm so sorry. Goodbye. Have a good weekend. I hope you had this weekend. So, and all of the appearance courtesy of the black side. What we call it the black dog. Thank you. You too. Z. Perfect. Goodbye. I can't understand. I'll go live, just no speaking of. Must be. As you just, as you just finished, I'm going to get downstairs and get comfortable. Bye.